All right, and we are back for the third place game of the silver bracket for the Zia Classic here in Roswell, New Mexico. Winner of this game gets 7th place. Loser gets 8th place out of 12 teams in the Zia Classic. We have a Class 5A matchup. Overall, for Max Preps, Carlsbad comes in ranked 24th in 5A, and Alamogordo ranked 26th. So two closely rated teams, two Southern 5A teams meeting here at Ground Zero in the Zia Classic. Alamogordo earlier lost in straight sets to Goddard, bringing their record to 1-6, and then Carlsbad lost to their Eddy County rival Artesia, bringing their record to 3-5. They took a set from Artesia, so it ended up being a 3-1 defeat for Carlsbad, which brings us here now. We have Carlsbad against Alamo, number 12, Reagan Chavez, serving for the Cave Girls. First set, and here we go. Chavez with the jump serve floater, and then Alamo with the shank on the serve. So starting off the game with an ace for Carlsbad. Reagan Chavez continuing her good serving, which she had in that first game against Artesia. She's also their setter, a senior. So Chavez again with the floater, and then the freshman libero Livas for Alamogordo couldn't quite handle that. So another ace right there by Chavez. Also on the court for Carlsbad, Fuentes, Stevens, Wilson, and then there's Sandoval and Brown. Chavez another good serve. Alamo handles it. It's going to be a free ball for Carlsbad. Sandoval passes to Chavez. Chavez sets Wilson. Wilson just dinks it over, and she gets the point. Really good awareness right there by Wilson. Around the court for for Alamogordo, number 4, Emily Grinder. 11, Chloe Lunar. Number 14, Brunson. Number 7, Roberts. Number 5, Kaylee Fegan. And that's another ace for Reagan Chavez. Alamogordo's back line thought that ball was going to be long, and it wasn't, bringing the score to 4-0 Carlsbad. Reagan Chavez starting off on fire, serving for Carlsbad in this first game. Here she goes again. Jump serve floater. Lunar receives it, gets it to Olivas. Back row, Grinder with the hit. Stevens over to Chavez, and yeah, she lifted it. Brown went to go for the spike, and you could tell she grabbed it a little bit, tried to get it over, so that's going to be a violation on Carlsbad, so point Alamo, and they're going to have Fegan, their senior setter, serving, and that gets it to Wilson. Wilson passes to Chavez. Chavez with the back set to Sandoval, but dug up by Alamogordo, and then that's number 7, Roberts with the spike, but right there was a violation on Carlsbad, and they might have been hovering over the net or had a line violation. Nonetheless, Alamogordo point, 4-2 Cave Girls over the Tigers. Fegan with the serve, and it's a good one. She gets a let, and that rolls and drops. So Carlsbad started off the game on a 4-0 run. Alamo responds right back with a 3-0 run of their own. It's 4-3 here early in this first set. We have Fegan with the serve again. It's a good one. Stevens passes it to Wilson. Wilson to Fuentes, just gets it over. Going to be a free ball for Alamo. Fegan sets number 7, Roberts. Roberts gets it over. Fuentes digs it. Good pass to Chavez. Chavez with the good set to Wilson, and it was not blocked. So Wilson hits it long, not tipped. So point Alamo. 4-4. Fegan still serving for the Lady Tigers. She gets a good serve. Wilson tips it up to Stevens. Stevens gets it to Chavez. She just gets it over. Free ball coming. Olivas with the pass to Fegan. Fegan with the back set to Lunar, and Lunar hits it into the net. The big, the tall lefty right there for Alamo, their freshman outside hitter, hits it into the net. So attack air on Alamo. 5-4 Carlsbad. Hernandez serving for the Cave Girls. And Brunson tips it over. Hernandez passes to Stevens, blocked by Brunson, and Lunar blocked again on the attack block. Brunson pounds it down to get the point. The Carlsbad coach trying to say that she was on the wrong side of the net, but they're not listening to her, so Alamo gets the point, 5-5. Roberts starting for Alamo. Fuentes with a good pass to Chavez. Chavez tried to dink it over, but Brunson was right there to block it. Olivas gets it in the air. Fegan with the set. Blocked by Brown. Oh, great, just playground volleyball to get that ball over by Carlsbad. Lunar just tries to get it over in the spot, but Carlsbad ready for it. Brown spikes it, dug up by Fegan. Lunar just gets it over. Free ball for Carlsbad. Set for Stevens, and she gets it down off the block. It goes out of bounds on Alamo, so point Carlsbad. Some good volleyball being played right there. Balcazar coming in for Fuentes for Carlsbad. So here's Brown with a good serve. Roberts passes to Fegan. Fegan with the set to Grinder, and Grinder is blocked by Balcazar and Sandoval. That's been a good double block combo for the Cave Girls this morning. Well, I guess this afternoon now. We've been here since 9, and it's now 1 o'clock. So Brown with the serve. It's a good one, long pass by Roberts back over. Chavez with the set to Stevens. Stevens with the spike, it's tipped. Fegan sets Grinder. Grinder just gets it over. Stevens pops it up to Chavez. Chavez gets it over the net on the second hit. Fegan for Alamo sets Brunson in the middle. She's going to hit it long. So Carlsbad gets the point after the attack error on Alamo, and Brown still serving for Carlsbad. They're up 8-5 over the Lady Tigers. Oh, that's in. Brown with an ace. Alamo, a little miscommunication, and that serve gets down, giving Carlsbad the lead, 9-5. And here we go, Brown serving, the senior middle hitter for Carlsbad. That's a good serve. Grinder passes it to Fegan. Fegan couldn't quite get to it. So that ball gets down, and Brown with another point. They've doubled up Alamo now. They're up 10-5. Rebecca Brown still serving for the Carlsbad Cave Girls. And she's going to hit it into the net for the service error. 6-10 Alamo, and that's going to bring up number 2, Anaia Olivas, to serve for Alamo. She's their freshman libero. Here we go. She's going to also have a service error right into the net. And so giving that point right back to the Carlsbad Cave Girls. And coming in for Carlsbad is number 3, Brinley Brantley. And then we have Cameron Zumbrum, the other setter in there for Carlsbad. And she's going to serve it to Roberts. Roberts passes to Fegan. Fegan sets up Grinder. Grinder with the good hit, but Fuentes all over it. Zumbrum tries to dump, but Alamo over it. Back set by Fegan to Lunar. Lunar with a good spike, but Marquez all over it. Passes to Zumbrum. Zumbrum with the good set for Stevens. Stevens with a cross-court attempt, but it's picked up by Alamo. And Alamo goes for the dink, number 9, Amari Salada. But she hits it into the net, so Carlsbad with the point. A lot of back-and-forth volleyball being played right there. And then Zumbrum with the serve. Roberts passes to Fegan. Fegan with the cross-court set to Grinder, and Grinder hits it into the block, and then it goes out of bounds off of Carlsbad. Point Alamo. Lunar with the serve for Alamo, picked up by Marquez. Zumbrum passes to Stevens. Stevens puts it down, but dug up by Roberts. Zumbrum with the set, and a little long, and Alamo reaches over the side and gets a violation, so point Carlsbad after the long pass by Carlsbad. And here we go. Carlsbad up 13-7. Macy Stevens, senior, serving for the Cave Girls. It's going to good hard serve. Olivas with the long pass. Grinder just knocks it over. Fuentes to Zumbrum with the back set to Brantley. Yeah, Brantley. And it's going to be violation on Alamo, so point Carlsbad on the hit right there by Brantley, the freshman, number 3 for Carlsbad. Macy Stevens still serving for Carlsbad. And here we go, it's another good one. Olivas gets it, passes it to Grinder. Grinder with the set to Fegan. Fegan just dumps it over. Uh-oh, it's gonna be at the line. There's a joust, and then Wilson blocks the attempt right there by Fegan, but it looks like lane violation or reaching over, so point Alamo. So 14-8 Carlsbad. Grinder up to serve for the Lady Tigers. And she's going with the jump serve, really good serve. And then 8th grader Abigail Chavez couldn't quite handle it for Carlsbad, so ace for the junior Grinder from Alamo Lady Tigers. Grinder with the serve, jump serve, another good one. Fuentes handles it though. Hits something, but Carlsbad able to get it over. Free ball for Alamo. Fegan with the cross-court set to Roberts. Roberts with the good kill, hits the block and comes off on a side out. So really good offense right there by Alamo. So Grinder serving for Alamo down 14-10. And right there, Brantley puts it down from the middle, front and middle position for Carlsbad, and they are up 15-10 now. Fuentes in to serve for the Carlsbad Cave Girls, and she gets a good one. Lunar with the pass to Fegan. Fegan sets Roberts. Roberts with the good block, with the good spike, but blocked and then dug up by Fuentes. And now we got Brantley on the back row attack. Fegan with the set to Roberts again. She gets it, but it's tipped. Abigail Chavez digs it up. Karen Zumbrum with the set. And then Wilson puts it down after the tip. So Wilson spiked it, got tipped by Alamo, and then went out of bounds. So last off Alamo, point Carlsbad. They're up 16-10. Fuentes serving, the senior libero for the Carlsbad Cave Girls. Here she goes the floater, really good one. Lunar able to get there though, and pass it to Fegan. Fegan sets Amari Salida, and she hits it long, so point Carlsbad. They're up 17-10. Fuentes with the serve, it's a good one. Lunar with the pass to Fegan. Fegan gonna try the dump, and no one there for Carlsbad, so Fegan with good anticipation, able to get the sneaky sneak over and get the point for Alamo. So they're down 17-11. Number 9, Salida, serving for the Tigers. Fuentes with the pass to Zumbrum. Zumbrum with the quick set to Brown, and Brown puts it down. Really good offense set up right there by the Carlsbad Cave Girls. So here we go, back to the start of the serving rotation for Carlsbad. We have the setter, Reagan Chavez. She's gonna have the service there, hitting it into the net. So point Alamo, it's gonna be 18-12. Carlsbad up. So here we go, Fegan with the serve. Wilson passes to Chavez. Chavez back to Wilson. It's spiked but tipped, and then Alamo able to get it up. It's called Carlsbad's side. Fuentes to number 9, Sandoval. She just gets it over. And then going to be a free ball for Artesia. Chavez to Brown, and it is, oh, it's long. It's just outside, and there's no tip. So good offense by Carlsbad. Just couldn't put it down, so point Alamo. So here we go. That looked like it was going to be out by on the serve by Alamo. Carlsbad didn't quite see that. They dove for it, couldn't get it, so point Alamo, 18-14. Number 5, Fegan, the setter, serving, and she started to Wilson to Chavez, back to Wilson, and her spike is blocked, and it falls back down on the Carlsbad side, so Alamo gets the point. Alamo making a little run here. They're only down 18-15 now. Fegan serving for the Lady Tigers. And 8th grader Chavez to senior Chavez to Wilson, and Wilson puts it down. Brunson and Lunar were there for the block, but it hits their hands and then still falls. So really, really good spike right there by Wilson. We have number 8, Cadiz Hernandez, coming in to serve, and then we also have number 10, Macy Stevens, coming in for the Cave girls. Cadiz Hernandez with the serve. Grinder passes to Fegan. Fegan to Lunar. Lunar with the spike, but it is dug up. And then Alamo with the long pass, and Brown is there for the attack block to get the point for Carlsbad. We're at 20-15. Cave girls are up. Cadiz Hernandez serving for Carlsbad. So Carlsbad with the serve. Olivas with the pass to Fegan. Fegan with the set for Roberts. Roberts puts it down off of Carlsbad's number 12, Chavez, and not much you could do about it. Roberts with some good power on that swing, so that's going to bring the score to 20-16. Alamo is down, looking to make a run right here. Roberts with the serve for Alamo. Fuentes with the pass to Chavez. Chavez with the set for Stevens. Stevens goes cross court, but not able to put it down. And there's Grinder. Oh no, so Grinder for Alamo was set by Fegan and had a good straight line shot. But then out of nowhere, Marquez goes and finds it. And then on a long pass, it goes over the net and finds Hardwood. So point Carlsbad. Brown serving. And it's a good one. Olivas, though, with a good pass to Fegan. Fegan with a good set to Grinder. And Grinder blocked by Balcazar. Chavez to Stevens on the cross-court kill. It's going to be a long pass from Roberts, but Balcazar and Sandoval not able to put it down, so free ball coming for Carlsbad. Chavez with the middle set to Balcazar, and she's just going to dink it over in the perfect spot. Alamo not able to get to it, and they knock it out of bounds. It goes point Carlsbad, and they're up 22-16. And here's Brown on the serve, senior middle blocker for the Cave girls. She's going to get the ace. Roberts couldn't quite handle it. Knocks it out of bounds on the service receive ace for Rebecca Brown out of Carlsbad. 23-16 in this first set. Oh, really good serve. And Olivas hits it right back over. Back set right there for Chavez. And Sandoval not quite able to put it down, but Olivas doing a really good job just keeping that ball in play. That was a great serve by Brown. And Olivas, you never want to dig it and hit it back over to the other side, but that's all she could do on that one, and they're able to come up with the point. So 23-17 Carlsbad over the Lady Tigers of Alamo. Olivas with the serve, and she's going to have a service here right into the net. So set point coming up. Zumbrum coming in for Carlsbad, also Brinley Brantley, and that's for Sandoval and Chavez respectively. And Zumbrum looking to end the game here. Senior setter and defensive specialist with the serve. Roberts digs it. Olivas passes it to Grinder. Grinder gets it over. Free ball for Carlsbad. Fuentes to Zumbrum. Zumbrum with the set to Stevens. Stevens is blocked, but that is blocked out of bounds. So that's going to be set Carlsbad. They win 25-17, and we'll be back here from Ground Zero for set number 2.
Good afternoon, I'm Steven, Uncle Savings View Seal, and welcome to Roswell Hyundai. Listen, today we've got wonderful vehicles out here for sale, and listen, let me tell you something. If you find this golf ball sitting in any Palisade during your test drive this weekend, we're giving away $25 million in cash.
No, I told you we can't do that. Cut, let's do this again.
I don't understand, we're making this video then.
I told you we can't do that.
Mind.
What's up, guys? Jeremy Barola here at Roswell Honda. Summer is over, but the deals at Honda are not. We have rates as low as 2.9% on select new Hondas throughout the rest of the month. So come see us at 2177 West 2nd Street and ask for Jeremy.
All right, and we are back. Carlsbad taking that first set of this third place match in the silver bracket of the Zia Classic over the Alamogordo Lady Tigers, 25-17. And the winner of this game gets 7th place in the Zia Classic. Loser will get 8th, and that's out of 12 teams. And in the gold bracket, we had Roswell High defeating Oregon Mountain in the first game. Or in the second game in the gold bracket, and in the first game, Hobbs defeated Mayfield. So it's all District 4 Class 5A championship in the Zia Classic gold bracket. Roswell versus Hobbs coming up at 3 p.m. At Roswell High. And then for the silver bracket, we have an all Class 4A District 4 matchup with Goddard taking on Artesia here at Ground Zero at Goddard at 3 p.m. And then right now in the gold bracket, we have Oregon Mountain versus Mayfield. So some more same class, same district, same city matchups. And then over here in the silver bracket, we have Carlsbad versus Alamogordo. And Carlsbad took that first set 25-17. And then, like we mentioned earlier, Carlsbad is now 1-6 on the season. Carlsbad is now 3-5 on the season. Alamogordo 1-6. Carlsbad is number 24 in Class 5A in Max Preps, and then Alamogordo is number 26. Oh. Okay, and just a heads up, you all, the score online was switched. We had Alamo as the guest, but they were really home and they took the loss, and then Carlsbad was really guest and they won. So Carlsbad up. Thank you, Coach. So Carlsbad is up 1-0. Head coach of the Goddard Rockets, Dwayne Roberts, coming and helping us out for that. As we mentioned earlier, Dwayne Roberts just does a fantastic job with his girls, perennial powerhouse. Okay, so here we go. Carlsbad up 1-0, and it's going to be Alamo's turn to serve. They're going to have their they're going to have their senior Fegan, their setter, starting off the game. And just having some lineup corrections, confirming some things with the ref and the Carlsbad coach. And I think we're all good to go. All right, just waiting on some lineup corrections real quick. On the court for Carlsbad, we have Brown, we have Wilson, Chavez, Balcazar just came off, Fuentes came on, Stevens is on there, also Zumbrum. For Alamo, we have Brunson, Lunar, Roberts, Olivas, Grinder, and Fegan. And Fegan with the serve. So Fegan served it, and then Macy Stevens dug it up, and then Chavez tried to go with the dump over, but she lifted the ball, so it's going to be point Carlsbad. They're up 1-0 here in the second set. Fegan serving again. That's going to be long. Oh. And so that ball looks long, but some of it must have been inside, and it goes down for an ace for Fegan. 2-0 Alamo. And here we go, Fegan serving again. It's a good one let, but Wilson's right there, passes Zumbrum. Zumbrum with the quick set for Brown, but then Alamo's able to get it across. Zumbrum sets Wilson. Wilson with a good spike, but Grinder is able to get it. It's nearly hitting the lights, but Alamo's able to get it across. And then Brown puts it down for Carlsbad. Great effort and hustle by Alamo, but that free ball led to Carlsbad setting up their offense, and that quick set by Zumbrum to Brown worked to perfection, and Brown puts it down and gives Carlsbad the point. They're down 1-2 in this second set. There's Chavez with the good serve. Olivas digs it up. Fegan gonna get it to Grinder on the back row attack. And now Wilson for Carlsbad. He has blocks, able to tip it up. And then number 10, Stevens from the back row, able to get the spike. It was blocked by Brunson, but it went straight down. So it's going to be 3-1 now. 3-1 now, Carlsbad. There's Chavez with the floater. Grinder is able to get it. Fegan went with the dump, but Carlsbad all over it. And now they set Wilson, and Wilson puts it down. So good offense again right there by Carlsbad after the attempted dump by Fegan on the set. And Chavez still serving for Carlsbad. That's 3 straight for her. So 4-1 Carlsbad over the Lady Tigers. Chavez serving. She's going to do a floater. Grinder passes to Fegan. And it was a long pass and not much Fegan can do with it. She tried to just tip it over, but she ended up tipping it right into the net for another Carlsbad point. It's going to be 5-1 Carlsbad. So here goes Chavez with the serve. Nice and high, trying to place it right in the perfect spot, but Alamo on it. Fegan, oh! Fegan sets Lunar, the freshman lefty from Alamo, and she goes cross-court kill and puts it down. That's going to be point Alamo. They're down 5-2 early in this second match, and that's Roberts serving. Fuentes not able to handle it. She tried to pass it to Chavez. It went behind Chavez, and point Alamo. Just a really good serve right there by Roberts from Alamogordo. 3-5, Alamogordo's down. Roberts again with the serve. Nice hard serve. Stevens with the good pass to Chavez. Chavez with the quick middle set to Brown, but Brown hits it long, so point Alamo. They're down 5-4. Number 7 of Alamogordo. Roberts still serving. Another good serve. Steven passed to Chavez. Really good pass. Good set to Wilson. Wilson with the good hit, but Brunson of Alamo got her hands on it. And then Grinder is set by Fegan, and she hits it long. It looked like it could have been tipped, but they're saying no tip, so Carlsbad with the point. And then we have Carice Hernandez serving now for Carlsbad Senior. She's got a really good serve right there. It's going to be a long pass, and Macy Stevens was ready for it, and it looked like ended up being a joust, but Alamogordo reached over on the other side with the ball on the other side too, and that's a fault, so point Carlsbad. Here's Carice Hernandez. Roberts with the pass, and it wasn't a good pass. It was a good serve, and Lunar able to make something out of nothing, and she just dumps it over one-handed. No Carlsbad Cave Girl in sight. Point Alamogordo. Anaí Olivas serving for Alamogordo, the freshman libero, number 2. And she has a good serve this time. Fuentes with the pass to number 13, Brown, and they just got to get it over. Free ball coming up for Alamo. Olivas to Fegan, and back set to Lunar, and oh, that girl's got some power. Lunar with another cross-court kill, and that girl's only a freshman. So Point Alamo, they tie things up here in the second set, 7-7. Olivas starting for the Lady Tigers. She's gonna get it over. Oh, and Fuentes couldn't quite handle it. Ended up being an ace for Olivas. Alamogordo takes the lead, 8-7. In set number 2, again, winner gets 7th, loser gets 8th in the Zia Classic. That's out of 12 teams. Olivas with another good serve, but Stevens with a good pass. And Sandoval just tried to dump it over. She couldn't quite get it, so gonna hit it into the net for the attack air. Point Alamo, they take a 2-point lead now. Olivas with a good serve. Fuentes again couldn't handle it. And that's going to be another ace for Olivas, and it's going to be a timeout for Carlsbad. They're down 10-7. We're going to take a timeout too, but we'll be back.
Hey guys, this is Serapio from Roswell Hyundai. Just wanted to talk to you guys real quick about the Palisades that we've got. We've got a lot of new car inventory. We've got a bunch of third row vehicles, the Santa Fe's and the Palisades. I want you guys to come and check them out.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months, or save up to $2,300.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main.
Carlsbad called a timeout, try to halt that run by the Alamogordo Lady Tigers, who are up 10-7 now in this second set of the third place game in the silver bracket of the Zia Classic. Alamogordo lost the first set, 25-17, so they need to come up big and win this set. Always tough to go down 2-0. And right there, big time swing by 13 Brown, but that is blocked by Alamogordo. And so Point Alamo, their run continues, 11-7. Good serve, Fuentes handles it. Good set right there by Chavez, and Stevens puts it down off of the block from Lunar and Salida. Hits right off their hands and goes out of bounds to Point Carlsbad. And now we have Balcazar coming in for Fuentes. With Brown serving back there, senior middle blocker for Carlsbad. She's going to have a good, powerful serve. Olivas handles it, though. Oh, and then Lunar and Fegan with some miscommunication. They both tried to go for it, but neither of them able to get it over the net. So Point Carlsbad, 11-9. Alamogordo leading Carlsbad, but Carlsbad won that first set. So there goes Brown with a really good serve. Roberts straight in the air. Fegan's going to set Grinder, and Grinder just pushes that thing straight down the line for the point. 12-9 Alamo. Good set by Fegan. Good hit right there by Grinder. She saw the open spot, and she took it for the point. 12-9 Alamo. Here's Lunar with the big swing. Dug up by Hernandez. Hernandez passes to Stevens. Stevens puts it down. And that was no fault of Roberts. She couldn't quite handle that. Stevens really, had the velocity on that swing, and long pass by Roberts on the dig. That brings us to 13-9. Senior Cameron Zunbrum serving right here for Carlsbad. Lunar with the pass. Olivas out to number 5, Fegan. Fegan just gets it across. Free ball coming for Alamo. Back set by Zunbrum to Brantley. Brantley's spike is dug up by Lunar. Olivas passes to Fegan. Fegan just gets it over. Fuentes with the pass to Zunbrum. Zunbrum with the just dump over. With Grinder back over, and then Fuentes passes to Zunbrum. Zunbrum sets Stevens, and she hits it out of bounds, hits it long. 14-9, Alamogordo. So here's Grinder, the junior outside hitter for Alamo, and she's got a good serve. Fuentes handles it, though. Hernandez to Balcazar. Balcazar gets it over. Lunar hits it straight in the air. Fegan sets Roberts. Roberts punches it. Fuentes hits it straight in the air. It hits the projector near the gym roof and goes straight down. So Point Alamo. All right, so here we go. 14-9. Alamogordo up. Good serve by Grinder. Stevens knocks it in the air, and it hits the rafters. It hits a beam up there near the roof and goes straight down. So back-to-back plays. Alamo's shot has some velocity. Whenever Carlsbad tries to dig it up and pass it, that thing is just going straight in the air and hitting rafters, hitting beams. And, man, Grinder with another ace. Hernandez couldn't quite come up with it. And that puts Alamo up 16-9. Making a really good run right here are the Tigers. Grinder serving. And it's a good one. Oh my gosh, it was a let serve. And then Carlsbad couldn't handle it. And so Grinder with another ace off of the shank by Carlsbad. And I gotta say, Grinder is really having some excellent serves. His balls are barely getting over the net with some speed. Again, it just keeps happening. She is on fire right now. And it's not just the same girl either they're attacking. It's all three girls in the back line, all four girls that they're going for. And none of them can come up with this serve by Grinder right now. Oh my gosh, another big serve. It goes high in the sky. Stevens able to track it down, and Hernandez gets it over. Free ball coming for Alamo, though. Fegan with the middle quick set to Imari Salida, and she puts it down. She finds the open area and taps it over to the back left corner and gets the point for Alamo. So Alamo on a big run. Grinder is doing work right now. 19-9, Alamo. Again with an ace by Grinder. And like I said, it's not any one girl that this is happening to. This is happening to all the Carlsbad defense, the service receive team right now. Here we go again for Grinder. And it rolls up on Hernandez, but she's able to pass to Stevens. Free ball coming for Alamo. Olivas with the pass to Fegan. Fegan with the set to Roberts, and she is blocked, but it is out of bounds on the block by Brantley and Balcazar. Another point goes to Alamo. 21-9. Alamogordo Tigers up, looking to even up this match at one set apiece. So here's Grinder on the serve, and she's been serving a long time, and she's going to keep serving because Carlsbad again cannot handle it, and they're going to get Grinder's going to get the point. We're going to have a substitution, number 5, Cielo Wilson coming in for number 8, Cadiz Hernandez. And Wilson better be ready. And Stevens not able to handle that one. Another ace by Grinder, and this is just an excellent display of serving for Alamo, and specifically Emily Grinder, their junior outside hitter. She is rolling right now. And Wilson hits it in the air. Fuentes passes to Balcazar. They get it over, but going to be a free ball for Alamo. Fegan with the deep cross-court set. Hits it to Roberts. Roberts with the roll shot over. Fuentes to number 11, Scarlett Haley. She gets it over, and then the run finally ends. Roberts hits it long. That was about an 8-0 run right there for Grinder. She was rolling with her serve. So that gives Alamo a big lead. They're up 23-10 here in this second set, looking to tie the match up. Serve right there by Carlsbad by number 11, Haley. And now Wilson's going to be, Wilson is set up right there by Zumbrum, and she gets the cross-court kill, puts it down. Carlsbad down 23-11. Number 11, Scarlett Haley serving for the Cave Girls. Olivas with the pass to Fegan. Fegan with the back set, and then they just get it over on the dump, and then now is Brantley. Brantley spikes it cross court, but Alamogordo able to handle it. Going to be a free ball coming up for Carlsbad. Fuentes to Zumbrum. Zumbrum with the quick set to Balcazar, and she puts it down. Good offense right there by Carlsbad, who's looking to try to make a run of their own. Down 23-12. Here's Haley on the serve again. So Olivas handles the serve, passes to Fegan. Fegan sets Roberts. Roberts with the roll shot. It's a good one. Fuentes couldn't handle it. Ends up having a long pass that goes into the net. So point Alamo off the good roll shot by Roberts. So here we go. Salida for Alamo. Set point. She has the serve. Fuentes handles it, passes to Zumbrum. Zumbrun with the set to Wilson, and Wilson hits it out. Alamo takes the second set. So this match is tied up 1-1 going into the third set. We'll be back from ground zero.
Our new business solution is providing an amazing Wi-Fi experience. Frankie's Cafe is booming more than ever. I'm here, undercover, to check it out.
Oh, excuse me. Hi. Would you mind taking a video I can upload to TikTok?
Oh, this happens a lot. Sure, I'm a TikTok
The
guy.
need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation.
Our new business solution is providing an amazing Wi-Fi experience. Frankie's Cafe is booming more than ever. I'm here, undercover, to check it out.
Oh, excuse me. Hi. Would you mind taking a video I can upload to TikTok?
Oh, this happens a lot. Sure, I'm a TikTok guy. You can add different music.
Oh, no, I meant, can you take a video of us?
And that's called a photo.
And we are back. This match is all tied up at 1 apiece. Carlsbad took the first set and Alamogordo taking the second set. And that was in large part due to Emily Grinder serving for Alamogordo. She went on about an 8-0 run where there was multiple aces, at least 5 or 6 aces in that run. And if it wasn't an ace, it ended up being a free ball, and then Alamo could set up their offense. So just really, really good serving right there by Alamo, and really good run, good response by them after losing that first game, 25-17. They turn around and win that second set. And here we go, third set. Class 5A's number 24 and number 26 teams. And again, winner of this gets 7th. Loser will get 8th out of 12 teams in the Zia Classic. We're about ready to get this started. It's going to be Carlsbad serving. That's going to be their senior setter, Reagan Chavez. And here we go. Chavez with the serve for Carlsbad. He's going to jump serve floater. Grinder's going to pass it to Fegan. Fegan's going to set Roberts, and Roberts tried the roll shot, but rolled right into the net. So 1-0 Carlsbad to start off this third set from ground zero. Here we go, Chavez with another floater. Brown's going to pass it to Chavez. Chavez with the one-handed set to Brown. Brown with the one-handed dink shot. And Fuentes with the great pass to Chavez. Wilson puts it down. That girl's got some power on her swing, and right in front of the back line. In for a point. Carlsbad up 2-0. All right, here we go. Chavez serving. It's a good one. Grinder passes to Fegan. Fegan sets Roberts. Roberts' spike is picked up by Chavez. Chavez passes, and then Wilson gets it over. Brunson is blocked by Brown. Right there, Fegan just gets it over for Carlsbad, and then Sandoval just tries to get it over, but she hits it out. And so point Carlsbad right there. I mean, point Alamogordo after Carlsbad Sandoval knocked it out of bounds. And so here we go. Fegan of Alamo with the serve. That's Haley. Gonna get it to Chavez. Chavez to Wilson. Wilson just with a little dink over, and Brunson just with really, Brunson went for the block, landed, and able to knock that ball up for Alamo to hopefully hit it. They couldn't, so Wilson gets the kill right there on the little dink shot, and she's going to be serving with her team up 3-1. It's a good serve. Olivas passes to Fegan, though. Fegan over to Lunar. Lunar with the big kill, but Fuentes able to dig it up. Free ball coming for Alamogordo. Olivas to Fegan on the set, to Brunson in the middle, and she puts it down. So point Alamo. That's going to be take us to 3-2 Carlsbad. All right, so Roberts serving for Alamo. She's going to get it to Fuentes. Fuentes to Chavez. Chavez with the back set to Brown. And Brown with the spike for Carlsbad. Really good back set right there by Chavez. And we have number 4, Balcazar, coming in for Carlsbad for number 20, Fuentes. So Brown serving for Carlsbad. Really good serve, but Roberts handles it to Fegan, who sets Grinder, and Grinder hits it into the net from the 10-foot line. So Carlsbad up 5-2, and here's Brown on the serve. It's a good serve. Rolls up on Roberts a little bit, but still able to make a good pass to Lunar. Lunar gets it to Grinder from the 10-foot line, and now Wilson from the 10-foot line of Carlsbad, and she hits it out. Good call by Roberts of not going for that ball. So 5-3 now. Alamogordo down to the Carlsbad Cave Girls. Fuentes to Chavez. Chavez with the back set to Sandoval. Sandoval just gets it over, and she got it over in the perfect spot. Looked like it was going to be a free ball for Alamo, but no one there. Some campfire ball for Alamo, and point Carlsbad. They go up 6-3 now. That's going to be Zumbrum into serve for Carlsbad. It's a good serve. Grinder passes. It's going to be long, though. There was a joust at the net, but now it's... All right, we have a violation on Alamo. They might have lane violation or went over the net. So it's going to be point Carlsbad. They're up 7-3 now. Zumbrum with the serve. Roberts with the pass to Fegan. Fegan with the back set to Lunar. Lunar puts it down. That lefty freshman with the big swing. Lots of velocity on her, not only her spike, her hits, but also her serves. 7-4, Carlsbad up on Alamo. Lunar serving for the Lady Tigers. It's going to be a serve into the net. Lots of power, but not enough height on it. So 8-4, Carlsbad now. We have number 11, Haley, coming in for number 3, Brinley Brantley. And Haley going to be serving for the Cave Girls. It's going to be dug up, but long by Roberts, and then Grinder just gets it over. Fuentes with the pass to Wilson. Wilson with the spike that gets blocked, but blocked out of bounds, so point Carlsbad. Also in there for Carlsbad number 2, Elizabeth Tindor, freshman. So here's Haley with the serve. Dug up by Roberts. Roberts with the pass to Fegan. It's going to be a free ball for Carlsbad. Haley over to Zumbrum. Zumbrum with the set to Wilson, and Wilson couldn't quite get on top of it and hits it out of bounds. So point Alamo, and now they're going to bring it up to 5-9. Carlsbad with the lead. And this might be bad luck again for Carlsbad. Grinder serving again, and she starts off this rotation with an ace, and she had about 6 in one turn last game. I'm sorry, last set. So here she goes again. And Wilson able to handle that one well. Zumbrum with the pass, and then we have Tindorf with the tip, the dink over for the point. So that was big time for Carlsbad. They needed to make sure that Grinder didn't go on another 8-0 run while serving, and they stopped it after she got one. Wilson did a good job of receiving that serve and passing it well. So Grinder receives it now, passes to Fegan. Fegan sets Roberts, and Roberts puts it down. Straight line shot by Roberts, and it was a good one. Yeah, really, really good kill right there by Roberts, straight down the line. Going to bring the score to 7-10. Carlsbad up on Alamo. Haley with the pass over to Zumbrum, who had a really good set, but Wilson couldn't quite get on top of it. She tried to hit it from about the 10-foot line, tried to go cross court, couldn't get it down. So point Alamo, 10-8. Number 9, Amari Saleda, sophomore for Alamo, serving. She's going to get it to Wilson. Wilson's going to pass to Zumbrum, and who's back to Wilson is going to hit it from the back line. It was a good shot, but now Roberts for Alamo tried the roll shot off of the set, and it goes into the net. So point Carlsbad. We have Chavez coming in and Sandoval coming in for Carlsbad. Right, so here we go, Chavez serving for Carlsbad. Lunar with the pass to Fegan. Fegan to Brunson on the quick set, but Chavez was able to dig it up, but it kind of went straight up and straight down, and Sandoval and Fuentes of Carlsbad couldn't work their way around to get the ball, so point Alamo, 11-9, Carlsbad up. Fegan with the serve, Wilson with the good serve receive, good pass to Chavez, back to Wilson, and Wilson able to get on top, but Olivas digs it out. Fegan pass to Roberts. Roberts tried to go for the dink shot, but it's blocked by Sandoval. Now we got Chavez on the middle, quick set to Brown. Brown just tried to throw it over, but picked up by Grinder. Lunar is going to try to just get it over, and she knocks it long, so point Carlsbad. So now we have Wilson serving, the senior outside hitter for Carlsbad. And it's a good one right over the net, and it's going to be a long pass back over the net. Chavez middle set, quick set for Brown. Brown, a good shot, but Alamo Playground Volleyball gets it over. Really good effort and hustle by them. Another middle set, and Brown puts it down this time. You know, on that initial hit by Brown, Alamo did a good job of just getting that ball back over the net, but that second time they didn't have as much luck. Brown able to put it down for Carlsbad. And here we go, Wilson still serving for Carlsbad. They're up 13-9 in this third set. It's a good serve. Grinder with a good pass to Fegan. Fegan with the back set to Roberts. Roberts with the shot, but Chavez all over it to Fuentes, and then Fuentes to Brantley, and Brantley puts it down. Olivas was able to get the pancake, but not able to turn that into anything, so point Carlsbad, and they're up 14-9 now. There's Wilson on the serve. It's and it's out. Really good decision by Olivas. She was going to try to set past that one, but it went over her head and long, so 14-10 now. Carlsbad up. Roberts serving for the Lady Tigers of Alamo. And then Fuentes is going to get a good pass to Chavez. Chavez is going to pass it out to Brantley, and Brantley's going to hit it long. She tried to go for that power rally, couldn't quite get it down there, so Alamo with the point. They're up they're down 14-11. Here's Roberts with the serve. It's a good one. Fuentes barely able to get to it, but it ended up being a long pass, and then Chavez couldn't knock it over. So point Alamo, 14-12 Carlsbad. Here's Roberts with a good serve. Brantley passes to Chavez. Chavez with the back set to Brown. Brown with the dump over. Fegan. Grinder tried to hit the spot, the cut shot, but Carlsbad there. And then Brantley is blocked. And that's going to be a violation against Alamo. Lane violation and reached over the net, so point Carlsbad, and they needed that one, and they're up 15-12, and one of their better servers up. Brown with a good serve, but Roberts with a good dig, good pass to Fegan. Fegan with a good set. Grinder, her shot is knocked up, and then free ball coming for Alamo. Carlsbad just gets it over the net. Olivas with the pass to Fegan. Fegan with the set to Brunson. Brunson blocked. Brunson tips it up. Oh, and then it goes down. Point Carlsbad. Alamo with a really, really good effort, though. So 16-12 Carlsbad. Brown serving for Carlsbad. It's a good one. Olivas knocks it back, and they couldn't quite get to it. So 17-12 Carlsbad after the good serve by Brown. Couldn't quite receive that serve very well, and Brown gets the ace. And Brown with the serve, another good one. Grinder couldn't handle it, and it's going to be another point for Carlsbad. And it's going to be timeout Alamo, much needed timeout. Carlsbad up 18-12 in this third set. We'll take a timeout too. We'll be back.
What if you could look forward 1 year, 4 years, 40 years? What does the future look like? How will you ignite it? This is where the future gets fueled, where ideas come to light and identities flourish. This is where we define opportunity as individuals and as a pack. Being a Lobo is about so much more than the classes you take. It's about the mark you make on your world, because the journey starts here, but it never ends. What will you ignite?
All right, and we are back. Alamogordo took a timeout. They're down 18-12 with this match tied at 1 set apiece. So, big timeout right there by Alamo. Much needed timeout. Need to stop the momentum that Carlsbad has gained. So Brown still serving for Carlsbad. They're up 18-12. And here we go with a good serve by Brown. Olivas couldn't handle it, but Grinder's able to get to it, and they're just going to get it over. Free ball coming for Carlsbad. Number 12 with the middle set, quick set, and that is blocked by Brunson and Lunar. Wow. That ball went straight back after that block. So point Alamo, 18-13. That's going to be a long serve. It's going to be out, so 19-13 Carlsbad. And then we have Zumbrum and Tindorf coming in for Carlsbad. They're up 19-13 here in this third set. The match is tied 1-1. Zumbrum with the serve, Olivas with the pass to Fegan. Fegan with the set to Lunar. Lunar hits it long. So it's going to be 20-13 Carlsbad. Zumbrum still serving for the Cave Girls. Roberts with the pass to Fegan. Fegan with the set to Grinder. Grinder with the roll shot, but it is out of bounds. She's trying to go straight line roll shot, but just out of bounds. So Zumbrum with another point on her serve, and Carlsbad is up now 21-13. So here's Zumbrum. Oh, and Grinder couldn't quite get to that one. So ace by Zumbrum after the shank, 22-13. Grinder's able to get that one. It goes over to Salida. Salida to Olivas. Just get it over. Free ball coming for Carlsbad. Wilson to Zumbrum. Zumbrum with the set. Oh, and that was just out right there by the freshman Brinley Brantley. She tried to go to the power alley, but couldn't quite get it down. So there, Carlsbad's up by 8 now, 22-14 here in this third set. And here's Lunar with the serve, lefty freshman. I thought it was going to be a good one, but it just went out. So 23-14 Carlsbad, number 11 Haley coming in for number 3 Brantley. And then we have number 11 Haley serving. And here's the serve, and Roberts couldn't quite handle it. So going to be point Carlsbad, set point now for Carlsbad. They're up 24-14. And here you are, Haley with the serve, Lunar with the pass, and then, with the lift right there by Grinder. She tried to get a dump set, but she lifted the ball, so that set is going to go to Carlsbad. They're up now 2-1 going into the fourth set, and we'll be back here from ground zero.
The need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
Artesia General Hospital has welcomed cardiologist Luther Weathers to the team. Dr. Weathers is board certified with a subspecialty in cardiovascular diseases. He treats patients with genetic heart defects, heart rhythm disorders, heart failure, coronary artery disease, chronic high blood pressure, and other cardiovascular diseases. Call 575-736-8270 to schedule your visit with Dr. Weathers in Artesia, or visit artesiageneral.com/cardio appointment. Se habla español.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota compact tractors. The LX series is part of the #1 selling compact tractor lineup in the U.S., built with premium features and the comfort and versatility to make your land your own. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months, or save up to $2,300. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Hi, my name is Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote.
All right, so we are back. Alamogordo down 2-1 against the Carlsbad Cave Girls after losing that third set. They also lost the first set. Alamogordo was able to take the second set. And remember, the winner of this game gets 7th place out of this 12-team Zia Classic tournament. Loser gets 8th place. And we're in set 4. Carlsbad up 2-1. And then in the championship, we'll have Roswell High versus Hobbs for the gold bracket. And the silver championship will be Goddard versus Artesia coming up after this. So just waiting on some lineup adjustments and confirmations. And then we'll get going here for this set number 4. I think we're good to go. On the court for Carlsbad, Wilson, Brown, Chavez, Sandoval, Haley, Balcazar, it looks like Fuentes is ready to check in. And then for Alamo, we have Lunar, Brunson, Roberts, Solida, Grinder, and their setter Fegan. Yeah, it looks like we're just getting some lineup adjustments, lineup corrections before this set number 4 at ground zero. The Zia Classic, always such a big tournament here. Got a lot of really good volleyball teams that come down to Roswell for that. Both gyms in Roswell, Goddard and Roswell gyms, both of the gyms in each of those schools being used for this tournament. So gotta love that both teams come together to host such a competitive and well-ran tournament. Here we go. Fegan starting off serving for Alamo. They're down 2-1. Carlsbad up 2-1 in this best-of-5 match in the Zia Classic. Fegan serves it. Wilson receives it and then they had the back set by Chavez to Brown. And that seems to be their go-to play at the start of a set when the other team is serving. They did that last game too, and same effect. Brown puts it down for the point for him. So here we go. Here's Chavez with her team up 1-0. The senior setter, number 12, and it's going to go to Lunar. Lunar's going to go to Fegan, and Fegan's going to go to Roberts. He's going to try a punch roll shot, and that just rolls right down the inside of the net. So point Carlsbad. They're up 2-0 now. And then Chavez serving still. Grinder's gonna pass it to Fegan. Fegan back to Grinder, back line, kill, and Grinder does a good job, but Chavez gets it to Fuentes. Fuentes over to Wilson. Free ball coming for Alamo. Fegan with the middle, quick set to Brunson, and she puts it down. She finds the open area and spikes it for the Alamogordo Lady Tigers. So 2-1 now. 2-1 Carlsbad. We have Robert serving for the Lady Tigers to Haley. Haley with the great pass to Chavez. Chavez with the cross court set to Wilson. And Wilson with the straight line kill for the point. 3-1. Carlsbad up on Alamo. And Wilson's really shown some big time hitting ability this game. And so now we're going to have a sub. We're going to have Brantley, that's a tongue twister, coming in for Carlsbad. And then we have number 5, Wilson serving. And she's got a great serve, but Alamo's able to recover and get it over. Free ball coming for Carlsbad, though. Fuentes to Chavez, quick set to Brown, and that ball is down. Good offense right there by Carlsbad, taking advantage of the free ball that they were able to get. Fuentes with the great pass to Chavez. Chavez with the quick set to Brown. And Brown able to knock it down. And here we go with Wilson on the serve again. It's a good one. Roberts handles it, though. Passes to Fegan. Fegan with the cross-court set to Grinder. Grinder blocked by Sandoval and Brown. The double block gets there and says, not today. So here we go. Wilson still serving for Carlsbad, and it's a good one. Olivas, though, with the long pass, and Brown attacks that on the block and puts it down, and that takes it to 6-1 now, Carlsbad. Here we go. Here's Wilson with the serve. Pass. Roberts gets it to Fegan. Fegan with this quick middle set to Lunar, and it looks like we're going to have a double hit right there. So Carlsbad is able to get the point, and they're up 7-1. Here we go. Wilson of Carlsbad serving. She's going to have a service error, though, into the net, so that's going to bring the score to 7-2. Alamo's down, and they're bringing in Solida for Brunson. And we have Olivas, the freshman libero, for Alamo serving. It's going to be a good one. And Brinley Brantley with the long pass, and Carlsbad not able to get it over. So really good serve by Olivas, giving her team a point. 7-3 Carlsbad. And then she serves it right into the net. So service error right there, going to be 8-3 Carlsbad now. And Brown serving for Carlsbad. And it's a good one. Rolls up on Olivas. Going to be a free ball coming up for Carlsbad to Brown. Good pass to Chavez, who sets Brantley. And she's blocked, and then Lunar able to tip it up in a long pass, and then Sandoval puts it down, attacks that block, and with a great shot, Carlsbad loving it. So here we go, Brown serving, Carlsbad up 9-3. Really good serve by Brown. It's going to be a long pass back, and oh, it was too long of a pass, which set up Carlsbad for another attack on the block, but hit it right back into the net. So point Alamo, 9-4 Carlsbad. Here's Lunar. Oh, and Wilson couldn't quite handle it, so Lunar with the ace, 9-5 Carlsbad. All right, so here we go. Lunar serving, the freshman lefty for Alamo. It's a good one, but it's long. She's got a lot of power. She's got to hone it in a little more. That one's long. 10-5 Carlsbad. We have Zumbrum coming in and also Tindorf coming in for Carlsbad. And that's for Sandoval and Chavez, respectively. And here we go. Zumbrum serving with her team 5-10. It's going to be a good one to Lunar, who passes to Grinder. Grinder sets up Salida. That's going to be a lift. So, yeah. Alamogordo with the lift. That's going to give Carlsbad the point. They're up 11-5 now here in set number 4. And Roberts with the pass to Fegan. Fegan's going to get it to Grinder. Grinder gets over. Free ball coming for Carlsbad. Zumbrum with the back set, and they're just going to get over. Free ball coming for Alamo. Olivas to Fegan. Middle quick set to Salida, and she puts it down. So Alamo now taking advantage of that free ball that they got right there. Yes, Alamo down 11-6 now. And Grinder serving, and she's been the best server between these two teams, but Carlsbad handles it this time, and Brantley tries to put it down, but it is long. So Alamo gets another point. They're down 11-7 now, and they got the perfect girl up serving, and Emily Grinder. And right there, Brantley handles it. Zumbrum on the dump, but Alamo all over it. Fegan sets Roberts, and Roberts hits it into the net, so that stops the Grinder service run right there before it really got started. So point Carlsbad. They're up 12-7 now. And we have Haley serving. And Olivas of Alamo's gonna pass it to Fegan. Fegan with the back set to Salida. And what great hustle by Fuentes, but Salida put it down. Haley couldn't handle it. And then Fuentes tried to save it, diving all over the place, but couldn't. So point Alamo. They're gonna be down 12-8 now. Salida still serving. And Marquez with the dig, with the pass to Zumbrum. Zumbrum went with the back dump. Alamo got to it, but then not able to do anything with it. So point Carlsbad. They're going to be up 13-8. Fuentes serving for Carlsbad. And she hits a good one. Grinder passes it to Fegan. Fegan sets up Roberts. Roberts with the roll shot to Fuentes with the dig. Zumbrum with the back set to Tindorf, and that was a lift right there also. So point Alamo, 13-9. Carlsbad up on Alamo in set number 4. And here we go, Fegan serving. It's a good one. but Wilson able to play it well. Zumbrum to Wilson, but Wilson hits it long. Point Alamo, 13-10, Carlsbad up. All right, so here we go, 13-10, Carlsbad up on Alamo. Fegan serving for Alamo. It's a good one, but Marquez handles it, almost hits the light. Zumbrum with a good pass. Haley comes up, free ball coming for Alamogordo. Olivas to Fegan. Fegan with the back set to Lunar, and she hits it into the net. So point Carlsbad, going to be 14-10 Carlsbad. And they're going to bring in Reagan Chavez to serve. Also coming into Sandoval for number 1, Zumbrum. So here goes Chavez on the serve. It's a floater. Lunar with a good pass to Fegan. Fegan with the long pass to Roberts, and wow, that was a really, really great play by Roberts. She could barely get to it. Punched it over the block, went out on Carlsbad, point Alamo. So Roberts with a really athletic play. I thought that ball was just gonna fall down and be a point for Carlsbad, but Roberts saves it. But then she hits it into the net, so it gives that point right back. And it's going to be 15-11. Carlsbad up on Alamo. And that's number 3, Brinley Brantley, coming in for Haley. And then we have number 5, Wilson on the serve, senior. She's going to get a good serve. Olivas with the pass to Fegan. Fegan with the cross-court set to Grinder. And Grinder is blocked by Sandoval and Brown. Sandoval and Brown with the big double block right there for the Carlsbad Cave Girls. All right, and here's Wilson with the serve again. It's a good one. It's going to be into the stands. Brunson saves it. Olivas gets it over. Great job by Alamo. Chavez with the middle quick set to Brown. Brown is blocked, and then the ball goes to Fegan to Olivas. Lunar just gets it over. Free ball coming for Carlsbad, set by Chavez. Middle quick set. Brown just dinks it over, and a little confusion by Alamo. The ball bounces around and drops, so point Carlsbad. All right, here we go. Wilson with the serve, and it's a good one. Olivas handles it well, though. Fegan with the back set to Brunson. Brunson gets it in for the point. Fuentes couldn't quite get there. She tried to deep dish it, but not able to get it anywhere near her teammates. So point Alamo. They're down 17-12. Freshman libero Olivas serving for Alamo. And Brantley handles that for Carlsbad, but then Brown tries to get it over on 3. She tried to dink it over and didn't quite get enough power on it, and it falls short. So point Alamo, 17-13. Carlsbad. Olivas serving for the Alamogordo Lady Tigers. Olivas with the serve to Brantley. Long pass. Chavez gets it over. Free ball coming for Alamo. Fegan with the cross-court set to Grinder. Fuentes handles Grinder spike. Chavez to Brantley. Brantley with the spike, and it gets blocked. Now it's Chavez of Carlsbad with the set. Brown tries to put it down, but it's blocked. Olivas with the pass to Fegan of Alamo, and Alamo with the quick set to Salida. Hers is dug up by Fuentes. Chavez with the set for Brantley. Hers is blocked. Alamo gets it over. Free ball coming for Carlsbad. Nope, never mind. Free ball coming for Alamo. Never mind. A good shot right there by Carlsbad. I thought Alamo was going to have the free ball, but no one was able to get to it on time, and they knock it out of bounds. So point Carlsbad. Some playground volleyball happening right there. And that's what has to happen sometimes whenever the other team just gets the ball over in a great spot. And Brown with a great serve. And it's going to free ball now for Carlsbad. Brown to Chavez to Brantley, and she puts it down. Great offense on taking advantage of the free ball by Carlsbad. They're up 2-1. They're up 19-13 here in this 4th set. And we have Brown serving of Carlsbad. She's got a great serve. Oh, illegal formation by Alamo on the serve. So point Alamo, they're down 20-13. And we have Brown, Rebecca Brown, senior middle hitter, middle blocker, middle front for Carlsbad with the serve, and it's long. So service error right there for Brown, gonna bring the score to 20-14. Carlsbad up, and then Lunar, the lefty freshman for Alamo, is up to serve, and she hits a good one, but Wilson handles it. Great pass to Chavez. Chavez with the backside to Sandoval. Sandoval just dinks it over, hits the block of Saleda and Grinder, and just drops straight down for the point for Carlsbad. So 21-14, Carlsbad is up. And then we have Elizabeth Tindorf coming in and Cameron Zumbrum coming in for Chavez and Sandoval respectively of Carlsbad. Carlsbad up 21-14 in this fourth set, also up 2-1 in the match. Zumbrum with the serve. Roberts of Alamo handles it. Grinder with the back set dump, but Carlsbad ready for it. And now Brantley with the spike, but it's blocked by Salida. Back row kill. Back row spike attempted by Wilson of Carlsbad, but it goes into the net. So really good block right there by Fegan and Salida, which led to the point for Alamo. And here's Alamo's best server, Grinder. She went on an 8-0 run earlier by herself in serving. We'll see what happens this time. And, there it is again. Brantley couldn't quite handle that one, and she's not the only one out of those the Carlsbad back line. But one that really has handled it is Wilson. She's their best outside hitter, and she's really good at service receive too, and it's going to her, and I jinxed her. It went right to her, and she couldn't handle that bad boy either. Man, Grinder is a really good volleyball player, really good server, and we'll see who she's going to go after this time. She went Brantley, she went Wilson, and let's see. Yep, she's going back to Brantley, and Brantley couldn't handle it, but they're going to keep it alive and get it over, but it's going to be a free ball for Alamo. Let's see if they take advantage of it. Fegan with the cross-court set to Roberts. Roberts with the kill, but Fuentes digs it out, and the pass is going to be a free ball for Alamo. Fegan with the middle quick set, but Saleda knocks it out, so point Carlsbad. And that's going to bring in number 11, Haley, to serve for Carlsbad. And then whenever Grinder's serving for Alamo, that's just, you got to survive if you're Carlsbad. They did just that. But here we go, Haley with the serve, dug up by Lunar. Roberts going to go with the kill, but Fuentes digs it up. Zumbrum goes and passes to so Fuentes went to Zumbrum, who went to Wilson, but Wilson knocked it out of bounds. So 22-18 here. Brunson comes in for a Levis for the Alamogordo Lady Tigers. Saleda is serving for Alamo. They're down 22-18. Also on the court for them are Grinder, Lunar, Brunson, Roberts, and Fegan. And a long, great serve right there by Alamo. Fuentes with the long pass, and no one able to come up with it for Carlsbad. So 22-19 now. 22-19 for in favor of Carlsbad. Set number 4. Carlsbad up 2-1. Saleda with the serve. And then Saleda's going to get the ace, and that brings the score to 22-20. And Carlsbad's going to want to take a timeout, and we'll take one too from ground zero. We'll be back.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
All right, and we are back after that Carlsbad timeout. Alamo with a lot of momentum brewing here in this fourth game, trying to come back and make this go to 5 sets. Saleda serving right now for Alamo. She gets it over. Haley with the pass to Zumbrum. Zumbrum with the set to Balcazar, and Balcazar puts it down. Great offense by Carlsbad. Exactly what you want to see out of a timeout for the coach, Taylor Hardison of Carlsbad, and Balcazar puts it down, and then Brown comes in for her right away. So here's Fuentes with her team up 23-20. Lunar with the pass to Fegan for Alamo. Alamo sets Roberts. Roberts spikes it, but Fuentes is there. Now Wilson's going to get it over, and she's going to put it down. Olivas tried to dig it up, but that ball went out of bounds. So we have match point coming up for Carlsbad. They are up 24-20, also up 2-1. Here we go. Fuentes of Carlsbad serving for the match. Grinder gets it right back to Fuentes. Carlsbad sets up their offense. Middle set to Brown. Brown puts it down, and that's going to be game. Brown spikes it. Grinder couldn't handle it. 25-20. Carlsbad wins sets 4, so they win the match 3-1, which means they get 7th place in the Zia Classic, and Alamogordo gets 8th place in the Zia Classic. Next up, we have the Silver Bracket Championship between Goddard and Artesia. We'll see in a little bit from Ground Zero. Roll Blue.